Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me on my weekly deals wonder project. Today I wanted to show you a project using the 1/4 inch Melon Mambo cotton ribbon that is on sale this week under our weekly deals. So this is a new series that I started about 5 weeks ago. So what I do is I take one of the items, or at least one of the items that are on our weekly deals special, and create a project. So let me show you the card that I have in mind. I have to give credit to one of our Australian demonstrators, Neil Williams. I saw this card on Pinterest and I thought it was just so cute. So I'm going to do my version of it. Let me just show you some of the products that I'm using. So I've just got some Whisper White cardstock that I've cut down, some Melon Mambo. And this diagonal stripe, this is from our new In Color Designer Series paper stack. This is our Tip Top Taupe. And let's see, I'm going to be using a whole lot of Lovely. I used this about a month ago and I'm going to use this again. I just absolutely love it. This is a great hostess stamp set. And then some baker's twine, some punches, and then these fun gold basic metal buttons. So I will list everything in the video like I've been doing, so if you didn't catch something, don't worry, I will tell you how I did it. All right, so let's start off with, this is just your A2 size piece of Whisper White cardstock. So it's 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. And then we are going to be using it in a landscape mode today. All right. And then this next piece, this is Melon Mambo. And I've cut this 1/4 inch smaller, so this measures 5 1/4 by 4. And so what we're going to be doing is just layering that right on top of our Whisper White note card. And then I've cut a piece of that Designer Series paper. Like I said, this is from the new In Color Designer Series paper stack. And I cut this at, let me just check real quick. So this is 1 3/4 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches. So it's just going to go on the card about like so. But first thing, let's do our stamping. We're going to do some tone-on-tone stamping. So I've got my Melon Mambo ink pad, and I am going to take the little background stamp here from A Whole Lot of Lovely, and we're going to do some make our own pattern paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stamp just on the top half of the cardstock. And when I do this, I like to stamp off of the cardstock, which gives it the effect of that that this is truly pattern paper and that you've just cut it off with the correct measurements. And just kind of rotate the image. And you can see I kind of made a little mistake, but we'll see about covering that up. So I like to stamp off over here. And it's actually my table is what's making me have my mistake. So I should have my black craft mat underneath, so I should know better. But anyway, so you can see that I've made mistakes and hopefully I can cover those up. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to stamp our sentiment on Whisper White. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my circle framelits, and I am using the the 4th smallest circle, because I am wanting to get just as little bit of white as possible. I used the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and as you can see that cut right around there, but I want a little bit of white showing. And then I pulled out at first I pulled out my 2-inch circle punch, and that just had too much white. So I think that this framelit is going to be exactly what I'm looking for. So let me go run that through the Big Shot and we'll see how it works out. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Okay, that's a lot better. And it took me a few times to get it right, so don't get discouraged if the first time you do it, it doesn't work out, because as you can see, I did it a few times. So this is the one I'm most happy with. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take some of our cardstock vellum, and I'm using the 2 3/8 scallop circle punch, and I'm just going to punch out a scallop. Just like so. And then I'm going to be mounting that on top of the scallop. So it's going to go just like that. So I will use some dimensionals on this. And just center that onto the scallop. Okay, and we can put that off to the side. I'm going to use this You're Fabulous, and I'm just going to ink up that fabulous, or that's all I want, I should say. And I'm going to get out my Tip Top Taupe and ink that up. I'm just going to stamp it down here because all I'm looking for is just the fabulous word. And I'm going to cut this out. Okay, and then I'm just going to pin it in the edges with my scissors. Okay, and how I do this by hand is I just cut up into the center of the pennant, and then I cut from angles on each side to that center point. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up You're a Whole Lot of Lovely with You're a Whole Lot of Fabulous, like so. So it's going to go like that. And I'm going to put that up on dimensional, and I may need to cut these in half. So I hope y'all enjoyed my convention blog series. I was in Salt Lake City last week, and I tried my best taking pictures and letting y'all know what I was seeing pretty much real time. So the holiday catalog is going to be coming out next month. I'm really excited about it. And convention is always such a fun time to see friends that I've made from other parts of the country and to get together. And I just love being a demonstrator. It's just a lot of fun. And just so you know, when the holiday catalog comes out next month, if you have thought about becoming a demonstrator just for the discount, that's what I did to start out with, you're able to choose items from the holiday catalog in your starter kit. So I just, just planting that seed, and when you see it, the starter kit's a fabulous price, plus it's free shipping. So just want to let y'all know about that. If y'all ever want any other information about that, just contact me. You can always go to my website, www.istampin.com, and you can always reach out to me that way. All right, so we've got our sentiment all done. So now we can bring this back in, and hopefully we can cover up my mistakes. We may not. I'll have to see how that one works out. We're going to attach this strip, and look at that. See, it perfectly covers up my mistakes, so you'll never know that I didn't stamp 100%. So if y'all ever make mistakes, please don't get discouraged. I make a ton of mistakes. If y'all could see all the cards that I throw away because it didn't work out, you would probably laugh. So please don't get discouraged, because when you see these videos, I edit out most of my mistakes just for time. But some of y'all have requested to see my mistakes, so I'm starting to include them. Okay, so we've got this done. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Melon Mambo cotton ribbon. This is what is on our weekly deals. And I am just going to wrap it around the card like so to kind of give that border. Just going to wrap it around like that. And let's see, I had some Scotch tape in here from yesterday. Oh, here we go. This is going to be the easiest way to do it. So I'm just going to take some Scotch tape and I'm just going to tape it to the back side. Okay, just making sure that it's running right across the two pieces of cardstock that I want it to cover up where the seams are. Oops. Okay, just like that. All right. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our white baker's twine. I'm going to tie a bow. Okay, and before I tie a bow, I am going to take one of our gold accent buttons and get one of the small ones. And I'm going to thread it through the holes. Now I'll just tie a bow. Enough, all right, and then I'm just gonna pull the tails down to get the desired size of the loops, like so, a little bit smaller. There we go, all right, and then I'm just gonna cut the tails to the desired length. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then we're going to take our sentiment and we're going to pop it up on the card like that. Okay. And then we'll just tuck it under, tuck it right by the button. So it's gonna look like that. Okay, cute. Okay, and then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in our card and we're just gonna attach it with some snail, and then we will be all ready to send it out to whoever we are just thankful for, and they will get a bright and cheery card, handmade card. And there you go. All right, ladies, I hope you liked the card. I featured the Melon Mambo cotton, 1/4 inch cotton twine, and we made our own pattern paper using the Whole Lotta Lovely stamp set. All right, if you have any questions over any of the products that I used, please comment below. Like I said the other day, there's just a couple of days left of the July Hostess giveaway. So I will be announcing that winner on August 1st. So all you have to do is just shop in my online store. For every $25 that you spend, you get one entry. Just remember not to place an order that's $150 or more and use the hostess code. When you do that, you forfeit your hostess rewards. So anything below $150 to participate in the July hostess giveaway. I hope y'all have a fabulous day, and if you liked this video, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and come back later this week for more projects and ideas. Thanks, ladies. Have a great day. Bye-bye.